I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. The moment I seen them convict Scotty as guilty and I seen how fast they came to a verdict, I knew Queso didn't stand no chance. But it's so crazy because this whole situation, they really didn't have no actual evidence on Queso, no DNA, no footage, no weapon, no nothing. The only way they was really able to convict him, bro, was based off the two people that testified on him. And one of them being the dad is so disgusting. But it's a bigger message than with all this, bro. In the streets, nobody win. As y'all see, this is basically the end of the whole 6 block versus ATK. Nobody won. Some people passed away and some people went to jail. Same story, just a different city, man. Damn.
Is that Chris?
Man, what is good, YouTube? Y'all already know who it is, bruh. Look at Jay here, y'all. Back with another video, man. And today, y'all, we got a crazy and wild video to talk about. Now, it seems like in today's classroom, y'all, we got Young and Ace affiliate ATK Ksoo on the roster. Yes, y'all, we got Ksoo on the roster. Another update on his trial. And today they came to a verdict, and pretty much him and his co-defendant Leroy Whitaker, aka Scotty, was found guilty on first-degree M, man, and pretty much they're facing life in prison. Now we're gonna talk about it. Now, before we do, I'm gonna show y'all the video, show y'all everything. We're gonna really break all this down, but just real quick before we get into it, hit that like button, bro, and comment, tap in if you tapped in down below, man, and smash that notification bell. So for one, I can keep y'all updated on this situation, and also, bro, y'all can just be notified anytime I drop a video in general, bro. Now, before we even get into this video, bro, y'all know I got bills to pay, so let's get into today's paid promoted song, man.
Don't think we finna box, bitch, I ain't fucking tank. Beat to head all the other niggas getting spanked. And if he put me in themselves, the niggas getting shanked. I can take them on the skis, I ain't got no rank.
Drop shots on any block, I leave him faceless. Baby wanna eat me up, like baby taste this. Yeah, walk him down with my mask like I was Jason. He is not from 1300, nigga, who is Mason?
Now go check them out, show them love, click that link in my bio, pin in the comment section, and tell them that I sent y'all. And if y'all need y'all song promoted, DM me on IG. Now let's get back to the video. Now, as I said, bro, we got Mr. ATK Ksoo and ATK Scotty on the roster, and today the court has reached a verdict, and both of the guys have been found guilty on first-degree M. Now, Scotty was being found on first-degree M, and also he's been found guilty on burglary. Now, if y'all know, Scotty's situation is so sad because honestly, Scotty was just there. He really just being arrested for just being like associated with it. You know what I'm saying? He was pretty much arrested, and he never really got out the car and shot nobody, nothing. The only thing he's really guilty of is being in the car when it happened and trying to go on a high-speed chase, and they ran into a woman's house, pretty much held her at G-point and stole her clothes, and that's pretty much how he got convicted. And also his DNA was in the car, bro.
All right, Mr. Whitaker, based upon the verdicts of the jury finding you guilty of these 2 counts as charged in the indictment in case 2020 CF 3601, the court will now hereby remand you to the custody of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. Any bonds previously set shall now be revoked. And is he entitled to a pre-sentence investigation report, Ms. Schlacks?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, then I will order the preparation of a pre-sentence investigation report prior to sentencing, and that does take approximately 30 days to prepare. So when do the parties want to come back for sentencing to be set?
Now, when I seen that, bro, I knew Ksoo, it was going to be tough. Just off the fact of, bro, I kid y'all not, I watched the trial live. They went in there to come to a verdict. I kid y'all not, they wasn't in there no longer than 10 minutes, bro. They came out and instantly had a verdict, and they sent them away for life. Now, also, you feel what I'm saying? Ksoo was the guy that everybody was worried about. We all know that they didn't have no evidence on Ksoo. Like, literally, they couldn't really depict who that was in the video. They couldn't get a clear face. They had no DNA evidence. They had no murder weapon. They had no video that can really depict him. I really thought, you know, it would probably be a mistrial or they were going to fight. The only thing he really had was just literally 2 people testifying on him. One being the guy, Dominique Barner, and his dad, Blue. But it seems like today they came to a verdict and he was found guilty also.
State of Florida versus Hakeem Robinson. Verdict as to count 1. We, the jury, found the defendant guilty of first-degree murder as charged in the indictment. So say we all. Done. Jacksonville, Duval County, Florida. Signed by the foreperson on July 31st, 2025.
Does counsel for either the state or defense desire the jury to be polled?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Madam Clerk, if you can please poll each juror.
Juror 1, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 2, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 3, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 4, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 5, is this your true and correct verdict? Juror 6, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 7, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 8, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 9, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 10, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 11, this your true and correct verdict? Juror 12, this your true and correct verdict? Thank you.
All right.
Now this whole situation is crazy, bro, because for one, you got to be crazy to really think that he was going to be there. I really just want to see like a mistrial. I just like upsets. I ain't gonna lie. I just want to just like be what you call it, denial, and be like, oh, maybe he would be there. But that's, and like in my mind, I kind of knew he wasn't going to be there. But it's crazy. Now, what the wild thing about it is after they convicted him, you can literally see him talking to the judge. And I know in his mind is so much doubt. And it's so much regret. And it's crazy because if you look at the whole little 6 blocks versus ATK, bro, it didn't end well for nobody. Queso in jail is probably finna get life. Scotty's in jail, probably finna get life. Mr. Charles McCormick, deceased. Fulio, deceased. Nobody won the whole situation. It's really like another O block versus FBG. Like nobody won in this whole situation. And the crazy thing about it is Ace literally said out his own mouth in a song that he went broke, pretty much trying to pay for lawyer fees and all that. And if you want to be honest, basically you could say his money went down the drain. You know, he was in jail. He never got a bond when he was out. When he went in there from 2020, he never got a bond. They kept revoking his bond. They added another charge. And that's another thing. This is only just one charge. They got a whole nother charge to fight. Literally, the guy Bibby, that case I'll be saying he's smoking Bibby. Yeah, he got to still fight that case, and now he got to stand on that in there. So God forbid, I don't even know if he may get the D penalty. You feel what I'm saying? No diddy. Now, last time I checked, I looked at my research. Florida don't even have parole. Like they don't even do parole. Like once you get life, it's no parole. So it's a crazy situation. Now it's so wild. Like I said, Scotty really was just there, but he didn't fire no shot, and he really could have got off on the case. But the only way he was going to get out is if they asked him to testify against Queso, which he agreed and refused to do, bruh. But that's the cost of being a real ignorant and being a straight up guy.
So, Mr. Whitaker, have you had enough time to consult with your attorney about whether or not you wish to testify?
Yes, ma'am.
Has she answered all of your questions to your satisfaction with regard to that issue?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you need any more time to consult with her about whether or not you wish to testify? Have you made a decision about whether or not you wish to testify? And what decision have you made?
Testify.
You don't want to testify. Has anyone threatened you or coerced you in any way in order to get you to make that decision? Has anyone promised you anything in order to get you to make that decision? Are you making that decision freely, willingly, and voluntarily? Okay.
Now, the thing about this situation like this, these guys know what comes with it, and they know it's death or jail, you know, and they know that this is one of the consequences that come. Like they both know that in their mind. That's why they chose not to testify. You got to just be living on hoping, oh, I'm not going to get convicted. I'm innocent. But end of the day, your life is in the judge and the juror hands, you know, and I know for a fact, you know, everything Queso was doing, from them being young, making diss songs, and you know, them going back and forth. I know he looking at it like, bruh, this was not all worth it. I should have just not did it. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be too late. You know, once blood is shed, you already in the deep, bruh. And I know for a fact, bro, Scotty was so young when they picked him up. I know they ain't gonna sit here and tell y'all, but I know for a fact they probably crying like shit. And I would too, because they probably never gonna see their family close like this again, or be able to hug and go to a cookout, and like it's over. You feel me? All that you were dissing your songs, everything that was going on, all that for that image is over with, bro. Like hopefully the fame was worth it. And I know, you know, the cause that he did it for, but at the same time, that's what come with it, bro. And it's so crazy that literally, bro, the same man that you was defending, bro, and pretty much sliding for was the same man that put you under the jail, and it was your father. Not no random person. Butter, yeah, we know Butter was Butter, but that's one person. But bro, it was your father, bro. Impressed for his father, because I know he's in a tough situation. He going through health problems. But man, you basically sealed the deal for your son, bro. I promise you. Butter, they had him so tongue twisted and tied up. His story wasn't even like his story, him testifying, was in the air, because really he made himself like, you know, he planned everything. It was all his plan. He started to pay like, everything that he was saying. Like it kind of just made him look goofy. You feel me? So like I was like, okay, if they backing off that, it's probably not, he gonna be found not guilty, because that ain't enough. But once your dad go up there and you cry and say it hurts you so bad to do that, I knew then, bro, it was over, bro. And I'm not saying I feel sad for Queso or nothing like that, because when you take a life, bro, that what comes with it. But bro, your dad is the one that sealed the deal, bro. That's a real heartbreak. Your family will never be the same, bro. You single-handedly caused division in your family. Now, granted, Queso was the one that allegedly did it. So, I mean, you can only take so much blame. But nigga, you threw your son to the wall. You just gave your son life, basically, bro. You gave your son life and literally gave him life again. Crazy work, man. But prayers for Blue, man, because I can only imagine what's going through his mind. I know he regret, and I know he hurt, and I know he didn't want to do it, but he looked out for himself. This whole situation is crazy, man. I see a lot of people saying free Queso, and they feeling so sad for Queso. But what about Charles McCormick family? I don't know if y'all heard that witness. She literally said that Charles McCormick's legs were separated. Half his face was gone, and his teeth was on the concrete, bro. Y'all be living in this fantasy world, bro. It's not about, like, with all due respect, shout out to Queso. Prayers for you in this whole situation. But bro, you have a whole family that's hurting. They gotta see pictures of him on trial. They gotta see the video of him getting hit up and getting stood over. Y'all don't think that, like, that plays, y'all don't think that hurts them either? Y'all think about just Queso. Queso is not the victim in this case. This victim has a family, bro. You feel me? They gonna never see Charles McCormick ever again, bro. Crazy word. Everybody lost in this. Fulio dead. His homeboy dead. His homeboy that made the song, you know, he's dead. Queso's in jail for life. He's basically dead inside. Scotty's in jail for life. Basically, he's dead inside. Like, this whole situation, nobody won. And one thing I know for sure, God don't miss. So Young and Ace, bro, I like your music, especially your old music, your pain songs. It's never too late. One thing I say, man, if I'm you, I know you hurt because a lot of people that you've been around dying and going to jail. But brother, man, when I told you karma don't hit, me and you played a role in the whole Six Block versus ATK thing too. You better get on your knees too, bro. For sure. And ask God for forgiveness and get to praying, bro, because God don't miss nobody. As y'all see, it never fails. No matter how long it takes. God sees everything. Everything has to be answered to, bro, no matter what it is. So I ask you, bro, you feel me? If you see this, y'all seen this in Young and Ace, man, for real. You know, you out right now, you free. I know you going through a lot. I know it's a lot on your table, man, but for real, get on your knees and pray to God and change your life, man. For real. Like, this shit most serious and funny, bro. Believe me, bro, God don't miss a beat. Thank God you're alive. But man, this shit is real, bro. Prayers for Queso family. Prayers for Charles McCormick family. I know they probably got like a lot of they got a lot of relief now, man. Prayers for everybody involved in this situation, man. Y'all let this be a lesson, bro. Nobody wins in the streets. Nobody won. Y'all saw Queso turning up, doing shows. You feel me? He was smoking everybody. It was all a joke, but nah, it ain't funny no more, and it's never gonna be the same, bro. Crazy word, man. Rest in peace to Charles McCormick, man. Prayer for Queso, them, man. Let me know how y'all feel about it down below. Give me y'all thoughts and opinions. Y'all already know who it is. It's Look at Jay. Thank God for another day. May y'all be safe. I love y'all. Christ loves y'all so much more. And yeah, bro, I'm out, man.